Welcome back. And Vice President Jagdeep Dhankhar responds to Ashok Gehlot. Vice President Dhankhar has said that some people are saying, why are you coming here again and again? I do not expect people in authority to make light of constitutional positions. This is not good for democracy. There must be respect for constitutional position and a sense of togetherness in collaboration and coordination with a consensual approach. That's what Vice President Mr. Jagdeep Dhankhar has said after Ashok Gehlot said what he said. Listen in to what Mr. Dhankhar said. Pallavi is also joining us on the broadcast to give us more perspective on this. Pallavi, the context to these statements.
Well, it's not the first time. In fact, Ashok Gehlot has repeatedly made the point that why is it that Jagdeep Dhankhar is coming repeatedly to Rajasthan. Now, we know the Vice President is also from Rajasthan and he has made his visit. And frankly speaking, it's a prerogative of any constitutional authority or any leader for that matter if they want to make umpteen visits. Did he go there to make political points? Well, no. That's the denial which comes in from him and his office. He's gone there for various programs, for various development projects. And therefore, to make the insinuation that his visits were completely political in nature is something which has been outrightly rejected by him, one, and of course by the BJP also in the earlier response to the allegations which came in from the Chief Minister.
All right, Pallavi, as you get us all that perspective, let's try and listen into what Mr. Dhankhar said.
मैं यहाँ पर आया हूँ, ठीक काम कर रहा हूँ।
कल मैंने सुना पार्लियामेंट के अंदर भी लड़ाई गई डायरी है।
कई जगह गया, पर कुछ लोगों ने कहा कि आप क्यों आते हो बार बार? अरे मुझे समझ में नहीं आता भाई क्यों कह रहे हो कि बार बार? मैं थोड़ा अचंभित हो गया, क्योंकि कहने वाले ने न तो संविधान को पढ़ा, न कानून को पढ़ा, न अपने पद की मर्यादा रखी। यदि अगर थोड़ा सोच लेते, कानून में झांक लेते, तो उनको पता लग जाता कि भारत के उपराष्ट्रपति की कोई भी यात्रा अचानक नहीं होती है, बड़े सोच विचार मंथन चिंतन के बाद होती है। पर कह दिया कि भाई आपका आना ठीक नहीं है, किस कानून के तहत पता नहीं।
Pallavi is back with us on the broadcast, and Pallavi, you were pointing out to the context, and not the first time that statements like these have been made. Ashok Gehlot clearly wants to protect his staff, and rightly so.
I mean, as I said, Jagdeep Dhankhar belongs to Rajasthan and he's coming over there is also part of his official functions. And Ashok Gehlot is also fighting not a very easy election, and therefore many issues are being raked up. In fact, if you go by the nuances coming in from Rahul Gandhi himself recently, he didn't sound too confident as far as Rajasthan is concerned. This is, I would say, one of the, what Ashok Gehlot's camp feels is possibly one of his last elections, and therefore he wants to make that huge pitch. If he's able to break the cyclical pattern and come back to power over there, then it will be certainly seen as a huge achievement, and more than that, it will be seen as a success for him, given the fact that there are others waiting in the wings within the Congress, most important of them being Sachin Pilot. And therefore, normally a very carefully nuanced Ashok Gehlot is now having an all-out war against the BJP and picking them up on every issue, and the latest one, of course, being that of his visit to the state.
Pallavi, 2 points on which if you can briefly elaborate. Why is it not such an easy election for Ashok Gehlot? And secondly, the BJP, the state unit of the BJP in Rajasthan, is there a leadership crisis there?
Well, I mean, to answer your first question first, as I said, Rajasthan has normally had a cyclical pattern. Those who think that very good schemes announced by Ashok Gehlot could swing the result in his favor, I still remember in the last elections, that time also he had made many announcement as far as the health issues are concerned. It hadn't really worked for the Congress party. But, you know, there are many issues which the BJP has against the Congress over here, most important being the law and order issue. The second, of course, is the fact that the women empowerment is, of course, an important factor. There have been many instances of crime against women, and the slow reaction often coming in from the state government, and corruption, of course. The red diary, which the Prime Minister repeatedly refers to. These are all important factors on which the BJP is certainly very gung-ho. Second, if you talk about the leadership crisis in the BJP, Anusha, well, I mean, you know, if you're talking specifically about Vasundhara Raje Scindia, I think the PM has made it very clear. There's going to be no CM face. And, you know, when you use this formula, it is usually to ensure that there is no infighting which stops the campaign from running smoothly.
Thank you, Pallavi, for putting all of that into perspective and context for us. Rajasthan elections, an interesting one to watch out for. We track that story and much more here on CNN News 18.